Hey, good morning. It's Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach, and it's day 89 of the journey. So, when you've seen me go back in the hospital, it's usually because there's a problem. And problems have been fluid, stomach, cramping. And so, usually right away, they got to figure out what the heck is going on. Have I taken in too much fluid? Is it a medication change? I mean, they can't properly treat it if they don't know what's going on. And so sometimes that can be frustrating because you're seeing one thing, but something else is really going on. So I'm going to stop you right there. The reason I started with that, the next 2 minutes and 15 seconds could change your life. Are you an angry individual, or do you know somebody that's very angry and you've never figured out why? Because here's the deal: until you figure out why, you can't properly treat it. Think about it. I've had people ask me to meet with individuals and do some counseling with them to say, man, they're struggling and I don't know why. And in the first minute, I will ask, dude, why are you so angry? And they're like, how did you know I was angry? And they're like, yeah, how did you know? I'm like, I can tell. You're the way you speak, your facial expression, you're an angry individual. And so if you can't identify why you're so angry, how are you ever going to treat it? You got to get to the root cause of the problem. You just do. Kind of like heart failure, COPD, whatever. You got to figure out what is going on first. And so a lot of times we're vomiting on everybody, but there's only really one thing that's made us sick. And it could be a father wound, a mother wound, someone has hurt you in a relationship. But until you properly identify where that's coming from, you'll never be able to properly treat it. A lot of times we're trying to medicate it with the wrong thing, or we're striking out at the wrong thing when there's something altogether that needs to be addressed. I'm telling you, if you will listen closely on this video, it could change your life. If you've never asked or come up with the answer, why am I so angry? Or why do I come across so angry? You have to first figure that out to properly treat it. And I'm not saying go check into a rehab. I'm not saying that. But there are people that you can talk to. Ask God to reveal to you where your heart failure is coming from, because it could very well have to do with anger. Think about that this morning.